Hey everybody, Nick Paynes here with another market update for our monthly newsletter. Um, here's where we're at. We are kind of in our what we would generally consider our peak seller season here at the end of the summer. Generally March, April, May, getting into June are our top months for selling your home. We had a very interesting May with the amount of holidays that we had. We had Mother's Day on a weekend, we had Memorial Day weekend. And then we also had graduations. So we had about 3, 4 weeks in May where we had some really interesting showing activity where showing activities were down. And we did tend to notice over Memorial Day weekend where those barbecues and extracurricular activities kind of took precedence over house showings. So showings were definitely down over Memorial Day weekend. And picking back up here a little bit in June. Generally speaking, we tend to see this fall off come July 4th. This next 3 to 4 weeks is going to be key as far as getting properties on the market, getting them sold and under contract, because we do start to see our total showings decrease at that point. We're currently right at about 1 to 1.2, 1.3 months of supply. Again, I think we're in a situation where, right around 4 months of supply would be considered a balanced market, a balanced buyers to sellers market. In order to get to that, we need somewhere around 16,000 listings on the market, which we don't have anywhere close to that. We've got somewhere right around the neighborhood of 5,000 homes on the market, 4,500 in the last week of May. Anyway, we'd need to see our inventory kind of probably triple to quadruple to get up into that what we would consider a balanced market sector. A couple more statistics. We've really seen properties on average are kind of or I should say on a median. Our median days on market right now is 8 days. Obviously, depending on your price point, that can vary, and also depending on your location, that can vary. So we're starting to see some different geographic markets be hotter and colder. And it really is just on a case by case basis. So really, as we get outside C470 versus central Denver, we're seeing a kind of a difference in the rural versus urban kind of areas. Right now, we have a statistic that we call the odds of selling, and it's based on the amount of things that we have on the market and kind of what we call our absorption rates. So how many homes are going under contract on a monthly basis versus how many homes are being put on the market on a monthly basis. So right now, our kind of odds of selling is right around 58%. We're kind of hovering between that 50-60%. Last year in 2022 and 2021, we saw those numbers as high as 90% in those kind of peak markets. Right now we're seeing just an overall, from a listing standpoint, overall what we're seeing is it's really important to make sure that we're pricing correctly right off the bat. We still have the opportunity to get multiple offers, so we want to make sure that first week and that first weekend that we're priced properly and the home shows as nice as it possibly can. We're not getting 60, 70, 80 showings like we were a couple years ago. We're really getting, in that first weekend, maybe 6 to 8 showings. So the reality is we might have 1 or 2 interested buyers with that, and we want to attract both of them. So that first week is imperative. For buyers, buyers understand that there's a great opportunity here for you as well. When those sellers actually get past that first week or past those first 8 to 10 days without going under contract, it creates a great opportunity for our buyers to go in, get maybe a price reduction, maybe pick up some concessions and use those concessions to buy down our interest rates, do some of these 2-1 buy downs, which we've talked about and have had some articles about in our newsletter, that gives us the opportunity to reduce that interest rate for those first couple of years until we get to a refi opportunity, which we do believe very strongly that we'll see something in early 2024. Anyway, that's the market update here for the beginning of June. Please let us know if there's anything that we can do for you. If there's any questions we can answer for you about the current market, happy to give you some information on your particular property, your particular area, or just any overall broad questions that you may have about real estate. Please use this as a resource. So happy June. Enjoy your summer, and hope you guys are doing great and enjoying this nice, cool June weather that we have right now. Take care.